Good morning, beautiful Lovetarians. This is Natalia PH with the Lovetarian Way PODCAST. We actually had set out with this platform to contribute to the elevation of consciousness of our beautiful humanity, to basically send as much love and light as possible to help and assist as many souls as possible to awaken to their power, to unleash their unique light, stand in their sovereignty. And all the guests that we have, they are healers, teachers, thought leaders, transformation pioneers. And today I have with me our returning guest, a natural healer, author, psychic medium, beautiful drum rolls, Tamsin German. Welcome.
Hi, everybody.
I am so happy to have you back again because we are at this auspicious time of Lionsgate portal. OMG,
Yes.
energies are intense.
They are indeed.
Let me just say before I, of course, forget, please, if you're new here on StreamYard, you need to give permission to show us your name. If you're first time with this podcast, you have not listened to it before, there is a little text at the bottom of this video. Give permission to StreamYard to show your name, because if you would like to be commenting, then we will be able to see your name. That would be awesome. If you're listening on YouTube, never mind, okay? So without further ado, let's rock and roll. So beautiful Tamsin, author, genius woman, standing in her light. You've written 2 books. You're writing a 3rd one, right? We'll talk about them in a second, but let's go into the roar of the lion. Why is this time so important? When is this peaking? What are we to do? Go.
Right, we're in the Lion's Gate. It is a very intense energy at the moment. Especially the more spiritual you are, the more you will be feeling it.
Tell me about it.
It will be peaking around the 8th of August.
Which is
Sunday,
means right? New moon also.
Yes, it's a fantastic day to manifest what you want in your life. So whatever rituals you want to perform, do it on the 8th.
What would be your advice? Did you get some guidance for people to do what? What could they pay attention to? What would you advise them?
It's a new moon. So it means that whatever you want to bring into your life is a fantastic day to do it. Because as the moon grows, it will bring what you want to you.
Okay.
So stand under the moonlight, even though it actually won't be there, but get out at the night sky and ask the moon.
Just as simple as that.
Yeah, it is. It's to stand where the moon will be and just say, bring this into my life.
So you actually, let me remind people who are members of the free group that we have created. It's called the Lovetarian Way on Facebook. We have about 2,400 members just after 8 months, so it's growing. The light is spreading. We're very happy. And Tamsin actually has a free offering within that group. On Mondays at 11:11, she's drawing a card with the energy for the week, which of course we can interpret ourselves. And this week was a very powerful card in alignment with this, wasn't it?
It was.
Can you talk a little bit about that? And you actually gave some good advice there about manifestations.
Yeah, it is. It's because the Lion's Gate energy at the moment is very much about spiritual growth. It's taking everybody up to the next level. So if everybody lives their authentic self and accepts who they are, then there is a real opportunity for abundance this month. It is stepping into that energy.
Yeah. The energy of authenticity is really important, really, to stress out. So this is not the time to play small. If you have a prayer in your heart, if you know you want to do something,
Absolutely,
go for it now.
It is. It doesn't matter how big it is.
No.
It can be big or it can be small. It doesn't matter.
It's authentic to you, right?
It's whatever your heart desires.
That's right. Okay, so then you also said something, be really conscious about what you wish for, right?
It is, because sometimes we can think we want something, but we'll say it on the spur of the moment without thinking about the bigger picture.
Give
and
examples.
A lot of examples I give, when I draw the wish card out of my oracle decks, the wish will always come true, what you want to bring into your life. But sometimes people immediately say, oh, I would love to win on the lottery. And they'll go off, they'll do a lottery ticket, getting all excited, thinking, yeah, I'm going to win some money. And when they go to cash that ticket in, yeah, they would have won something, but it's going to be €1. That's a win. Or they might say, I want more money in my life. And they'll be walking down the street and they'll find a coin on the floor. It's more money. It's what you asked for, but you weren't specific enough.
Yes, exactly. So maybe take a moment before Sunday when the Lionsgate energy
to think what can help you most.
Touch your heart. This is something we do in our workshop a lot, the somatic practice, when you really touch your heart, take a few deep breaths, get really present with yourself, and visualize there for a moment what would serve your highest and best good, right? So that would be a very good idea. And then on Sunday, you can stand in front of the moon, under the moon.
Visualization is a very, very powerful tool.
It is. If
you can visualize it, you can achieve it, because you're setting the seed in your conscious, and you're also setting it out to the universe. Pictures are more powerful than words. If you can see it and feel it, then you can draw that energy to you.
That's right. So what I really like to do for myself, and it always worked very well for me, it's this trinity, right? Where you have the light, you've got the love in your heart or appreciation in your heart, and then you also do so the light would be the spectrum, the visual spectrum, right? You visualize everything, and then you feel it, and then you speak it. So this trinity is just really very powerful, right? So, but take a moment now. Take a moment to get a little bit more specific, and don't just blast it out there, because it might just happen.
It's you've got this massive manifestation energy around at the moment. So it is the time of setting your goal, seeing your target in the future of what you want. But it isn't just drawing something out the top of your head. It's think about what you really want in life.
I don't know about you, Tamsin, but do you have some examples from your life? Because when I really thought back, since I consciously started this journey about 12 years ago. I mean, obviously we know we're always on the journey, everything happens for a reason, but you could say I've awakened more to this realization that I am actually co-creating my reality about 12 years ago. And I've noticed over the years that I got married during Lionsgate to my soulmate. I sold my house in Poland during Lionsgate and moved to Spain. Huge moments in my life. Businesses, ideas, and etc., etc. It's like numerous examples. So, I mean, it's not energy to just... I mean, yes, of course you can ignore it. But isn't it better to really ride that wave?
Absolutely.
If you really want something, right?
Trusting your intuition and following what you want to do.
Absolutely.
The energies now are very much heart-centered. It's about feeling what you want. Feel what you want in life.
Yeah, exactly.
If it feels good, then just go for it.
So, do you have something else to say about lions specifically?
The lions, the Lionsgate is connected to the Syrian energy, which the Syrians are very much involved with helping this planet ascend. There's a lot of planet help at the moment, and Syrians are one of them that are helping. So at different parts through the year, there'll be different energies being beamed at the Mother Earth to assist us all to become more spiritual, to step into our authenticity, to step into our energy.
Yeah, that's right. Tamsin, somebody says there is a weird echo present when you are speaking. Do you actually have a headset or you don't? Yeah, I think while you are looking and thinking about it, I'll say to the audience, we have been playing with this. I had echo, Tamsin had an echo. I think honestly it is something in the field because echo cancellation just doesn't work. But let's see with the headset. So whomever said that, because I can't see your name, can you see when she speaks? Oh, somebody says, Paula says, your cat agrees. Whatever. That was funny. So can you say something, Tamsin, now with the headset?
Yep. I hope I've got my headset in the right
I love it.
It's a new computer. I'm very sorry.
I can hear you. So if somebody who said that there was an echo, can you see if there's still an echo? Can you let us know in the comments? Because I'm not hearing it.
No, I can't.
Okay, well then
I've got an echo.
You think you have?
Yeah, I have got an echo.
I don't hear an echo. Did you plug in your headset?
I've got the headset in,
yes. Let me see. Edit mic settings. Let's see. Echo cancellation is on. So guys, there's still an echo. Well, let's put it this way. Get over it and accept the echo. It's a third participant of the podcast today. This is just nothing that we can do right now. Tamsin, we can send some extra prayers and manifestations.
Yes.
Echo, be gone. Stop the echo. Archangel Michael, please clear this transmission. Thank you. We have on the technical side, we've got everything set up here. There's echo cancellation. This is the 12th podcast. It never happened before, so welcome. It's what it is. It's the lions roaring. That's what you're hearing. It's the echo of the lions. Tune in. Okay, you were talking about the Syrian lions. Can you continue with that?
The Syrians are a big help for us at the moment. They've spent a long time beaming down energy and light codes to assist us. They're very heart-centered beings that are here to assist. There are many Syrians that walk on the planet that have their roots come from the Syrian.
For what we know, there might be some of them amongst you,
Yes.
How would one know where they come from? Do you have some advice on that as a psychic medium?
Usually you kind of feel like you don't belong here.
Well, people who can say, so you're in this world, but you're not of this world, right?
Yeah, it's a very distinct feeling that you think, you know what, I just kind of don't blend in. I don't feel 100% that I fit in on this planet. They don't have the same word. Kind of you don't feel that you want to do the same as everybody else. You're not into all the partying and drinking and smoking and junk food.
Entertainment, TV, right? News.
Yeah, you just want to do something that's more interesting for you. And that's usually stuff that's more nature-based.
Yeah. Oh, you just follow the voice of your heart more.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so lions, thank you. Let's move on to the dragons, shall we?
Oh, yes.
You have recently set up a beautiful group. I'm going to put the name of that group. Facebook group. What is it? Platinum, right?
Platinum Dragon Healing.
Platinum Dragon what? Healing. Yeah. Okay. So let's me see. Can anybody? Platinum Dragon Healing. Yes. So tell us about it. What's that about?
Well, it was during a healing that I was doing distantly on someone. I had a very interesting encounter with a platinum dragon that gave me the message that I was one of the original 12 platinum dragons.
Tamsin, can you speak up a little bit? Can you speak up a little bit? Yep.
Yeah, at which point I transformed into this most incredible platinum dragon. And then after the healing was finished, I then started to channel a lot of information about what I was doing and what I was meant to be doing. So the Platinum Dragon Healing, it is actually a closed group, so if anybody is interested in becoming part of it, if they send, whether they can send you their name and then you can add them. The reason I'm keeping it closed is because it's for people that are very spiritual and are very interested in learning more about the spirituality.
Yeah,
I didn't sort of want a lot of people jumping on in the hope that they're going to, advertise what they do, etc. It's not about advertising what you do.
Of course.
It's about people being able to share their experiences in a safe place with people that understand.
Yes. So who are the dragons and how can they assist us in our ascension process?
Right, there is actually two types of dragon. The platinum dragon are separate from the dragon from the Devic realm. There is a lot of dragon energy being awakened on the planet and has been over the last few years. And these are part of the Devic realm. They are actively working to clear the negativity being exuded from the planet. So what they actually do is they transform you with fire. So the Mother Earth and then transmute it into love. Because as we ascend, a lot of negativity is being released by everybody.
So they are like cleaners, clean up
they are
the
like
game.
cleaners. They've been reactivated basically to help clean Mother Earth.
Right.
The Platinum Dragons are slightly different because they're actually involved in other planets as well. They're not just specific to this planet. They go around assisting different planets that are in need of healing in some way, be it the people need to ascend or whether they the new planet is making and it needs everything in balance. So one is specific to Mother Earth and the Platinum Dragons were created straight from source to assist all the other planets in the universes. They're not just specific to the planet.
As you know, some of you know, I am actually initiating with the Mystery School with the Sophia Code, and it's a living transmission from the Dragon Tribe. And there we actually work with dragons that are, well, we call them Mother Creatrixes. So they were created directly from the source, and they birth galaxies, etc., etc. So there is dragon lore. Is huge, and different mediums or psychics, they will have different adventures with dragons. And how do you approach that when people, of course there's lots of people channeling, lots of people seeing different energies. For me, it's all energies are welcome as long as it's love and light. I'm not getting attached to details. How do you approach that?
I'm the same. I've spent most of my life being different. And I've always been fairly vocal about being different. But people do now accept that it's nice to be able to go out and be able to talk about all these subjects and not have everybody looking at you as if you're completely weird. So it's nice.
Honestly, Tamsin, for me, if somebody calls me crazy, I'm like, thank you. Because in today's world, you might want to be crazy.
Exactly.
You want to be a lion, you want to be a dragon, you want to be yourself. You do not want to comply, do you?
No, you have to be your authentic self.
That's right.
You have to embrace who you are, because if you don't, you're only living half a life.
I always say to people, you know, in the Lovetarian Way, we are working with the pillars that I've downloaded, downloaded from the source, from my higher self, whatever. It came to me as a beautiful download. Pillar 1, take 100% responsibility for your life. Energies you take in, energies you exude. So that really, what we're saying here, it comes down to that pillar 1, 100% responsibility. Nobody is going to live your life for you.
No.
Nobody. And this is something that is going actually in a slightly different direction, shall we say, that the, what do we call it, 3D reality is programmed into believing that somebody will do things for you, government will fix it for you, your mommy, your daddy will fix it for you, whatever. I mean, we're sovereign beings. And this is actually powerful, isn't it, Tamsin?
It is.
Wow.
But it's just easier. Is how we've been brought up.
But why is it easier? Because of programming, right?
It is. Yeah. It's easier to blame somebody else for stuff not happening. If you make something go wrong, if it doesn't work out the way you want, if you can blame somebody else, then it means that you haven't done anything wrong. But in reality, you never do anything wrong.
That's the reality, yeah.
Lessons.
I mean, it is. Exactly. It is a constant evolution and growth, and the sooner people can awaken to that realization, the sooner they can experience the inner heaven on earth reality, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So tell us how anyone could then source from those powerful energies. You work with dragons, with crystals, with oracle cards. In whichever order you want to give us some guidance, please do. And show your books, of course.
Right.
I've got one here.
Yes.
That is something by my bedside, Crystal Magic. I've given away I don't know how many. It's a great book. Very well written, easy. And that's the chakra healing, yeah?
Everything's going wrong.
Oh, we see it.
There it is.
And you're currently working on the third one, right?
I am. Yes. Let's start with crystals. Crystals are huge at the moment. Everybody is into crystals. It's because they are so easy to work with. You don't even need to really do anything. You just buy a crystal, cleanse it, tell it what you want to do in your life, and then carry it around with you. It's as simple as that. But the one thing you do need to be careful of is there also is a lot of fake crystals around now. Because there's this massive boom in crystals, there is fakes. So for anybody that is looking to buy crystals, then buy it from a reputable store.
Okay.
Don't buy it off Amazon or AliExpress or one of the cheap and cheerful places, because the fakes are really good, and it can be hard to tell, but if you buy it off these places, and more often than not, a lot of them are fake. You need to, if possible, get your hands on the crystal and look at it. And the good rule of thumb is if it's a few euros, then it's generally real. And I'm talking about sort of little sort of stones, as it like this little carnelian. This should cost you maybe €2. And this is a genuine carnelian. You could possibly go to somewhere and they'd be selling them for like 50 cents for a euro. Then you kind of know that it's not really a real crystal. But they are getting so good with fakes these days that it is important to find somewhere that sells real crystals.
Okay.
You're actually very lucky because you live near a fantastic crystal.
Oh, I know. No, I mean,
every time I'm down that end, I have to go down there.
I can't help but thinking about this lady who just goes to a store and comes back with a big treasure chest, because that's what I literally had done when I was building my grids. I literally spent, I don't know, hundreds of euros on crystals. I left with a huge
I know.
But it was just so
hard.
amazing.
You go in there, I'm only going to spend 10 euros. That never worked.
No, it's like a candy store.
It is.
It was amazing.
But
so do you have some
special?
Yeah, do you have some special recommendations for these days? Which crystals?
To be honest, you really need to see which crystals you're drawn to.
Okay.
Every crystal has its own properties. But also you will draw out your own properties in the crystal. So one person might get, say, a tiger's eye for grounding, another one might use it for giving them more confidence. But somebody else might get a tiger's eye and find that it helps their emotional state. It's not something that it's generally thought about doing, but different people will bring out different properties.
So we're talking a lot about energy of the heart and alignment between the...
It is. It's any imbalance in the body will and can be addressed by crystals.
Which ones?
They are the slower methods. But you just have to take your time when using crystals. Don't be impatient. You're not going to get an immediate reaction of your headache's going to go, because the crystals will work at a deep level. First of all, they will get to the root cause, and then they will work themselves out to the symptoms, which is the opposite of what tablets for the pharmacy do. You normally you take a tablet to get rid of the symptoms, but it won't get rid of the root cause. So crystals work in the reverse, which is why they work slower, but they cure the problem rather than just cure the symptom.
So literally you're going to the store. If people don't know, you go to the store, you're attracted to a stone, then you need to bring it home, you need to clean it, charge it, and start using it. How would you do that?
When you walk into a store, crystals have this fantastic way of attracting attention. I know it sounds crazy.
Don't I know it?
You're kind of look at this big pile of stones and think, oh, that's a nice one. And you'll end up picking it up, and more often than not, you just can't put it back again. And you'll be carrying it around, picking up all the other stones. You think, no, I really want this one. And that's because the crystal's saying, yeah, you need to work with. So
would you
take it home?
Would you satisfy your mind and find out what that was and get into properties and all of that, or would you just intuitively work with it?
I recommend people to intuitively work with them. You can look into the properties, but when you're first working with crystals, the easiest way is to just go and buy one and see what it does for you. Because every single time it will work on something that you need working on. Because the crystals know better than us what is out of balance. Because they might look at properties and say they want to deal with digestive problems. They might think, okay, I'm going to get crystals for that. But the digestive problem might be caused by an emotional state. And if they did it intuitively, they would be drawn to a crystal that would work on their emotional state, and the digestive problem would heal up by itself. But if they went into the crystal shop and just bought the digestive, a stone that was good for the digestive system, then it wouldn't necessarily address the emotional state, so that the problem would come back.
Like for me, for example, yeah. What were you saying?
I was just going to say, at the moment, it's very important that we use our intuition. It's something that we kind of had lost for many years because gut feeling was not considered a suitable way to live. But now it's very much back into using our intuition, which is our gut feeling.
Yeah. Well, sometimes, I feel, literally, I just feel like lying down on bed and just putting stones all over my body. And I'm sitting there like,
I do that every day.
Yeah. So, and it's wonderful. I just lie there for half an hour and just like, oh.
Yeah, I do that every day. Whenever I'm doing a meditation, I have a handful of stones laid on top of me, big and small, every single time. And I don't usually remember much of the meditation because I've usually gone in a very, very deep state. But it's great when you wake up and you think, oh, that was nice, and you feel really refreshed.
So basically, it again comes back to 100% responsibility. Walk in the shop, pick what you feel is right for you, use as guided.
Absolutely. And even if you feel like putting it somewhere different on the body, if it's a heart stone, it doesn't mean you can only use it on your heart area. If you want to put it on your stomach, or if you want to put it on your arm or your throat, it doesn't matter. Put it where you feel it wants to go, because again, the crystal will guide you.
It is a multi-dimensional transmission, isn't it?
It is.
Explain that. I mean, we have different people listening. Some of them are like, oh, what else is new? I know everything about crystals. And some people are like, crystals what?
Crystals work on energy. Each crystal will vibrate at a specific frequency. We as human beings, we are a vibrating mass of energy. So the crystals work because when you put a crystal on your body, it will vibrate and bring whatever area is out of balance back into balance. And that's the simplest way that they work.
Why do you need to charge them?
They can become saturated with negative energy. So when you first buy a crystal, it's important to cleanse it. And the easiest way to do this is to hold it under a tap of running water and just use visualization that the water was pouring beautiful golden light into it, and any negativity is being washed out of it. Then I like to hold it back under the tap and just fill it up with positive energy. And then when I'm using a crystal for the first time, if I want it to work on a specific area, I'll hold the crystal in my hand and say, crystal, can you please help with whatever I want it to help with? And then spend a few seconds just visualizing what I want going into the crystal. Then I will pop it outside, either in the sun for an hour, or you can put it at night under the moonlight. And again, the full moon is a really good time to charge your crystals. So I don't do it every full moon because I have a large collection. It takes too long.
I know.
But I do try when possible to get all my crystals in the house. I give them a quick rinse off to get any dust off them. And then I pop them out overnight under the moon to get a really good charge again.
Now this month, it's the 22nd of August, so nice date for extra charge. We will actually have a podcast with Colin. Have you seen that one with Colin about the new moon ritual?
Oh no, I haven't.
Oh, it's so funny. He's a shaman and he's a magician and he's astrologist and he had a sword. We had all sorts of cauldrons and we were just having so much fun. So this was for new moon. So if you missed it, have a look because there's new moon coming now on this Sunday. And on the 20th, which is Friday, 20th of August, we will talk to Colin about full moon ritual. So that, that's a slightly different topic, but you can tune in. Okay, so going back to crystals and charging and cleaning, so we got that. And honestly, I'm only doing it when I feel that it would be good to clean them, but otherwise it's not that simple to clean 200 crystals.
No.
Can you also use the energy of other crystals to clean them?
You can use what's called a quartz bed to cleanse crystals, which I actually use overnight to cleanse my necklaces. I'll pop them on a quartz bed. You can use a singing bowl. And sound to cleanse them.
On that note, tune in to the podcast when we spoke to Tanya. I believe it was podcast number number 10 with Tanya. We were doing Tibetan singing bowls and healing with that. That was nice. So you would say take it and just have an intention, and how would you do it?
If you're gonna put it in the singing bowl, you just literally put it in the bottom of the singing bowl and just. I like to do it in an anti-clockwise direction to clear the negativity out.
Okay.
And then put it in a clockwise to put positive energy into it.
Okay. So you would put the crystal inside, and then you go that way, anti-clockwise, and then whichever. So
the only disadvantage is obviously you can only do small crystals.
Or you can get like a huge ball. But there are certain crystals that they don't need cleaning, or am I not correct?
There are a few crystals that don't need, like selenite, cyanite, some of the, I think carnelian might be one of them.
And why is that?
They don't hold on to the negative energy.
Oh, so maybe get a lot of those if you don't like cleaning. All right, so that's great. So that's crystals. And you're now writing a book on rituals, right?
I am. It's actually called Crystal Ritual Magic. And it's again using crystals because they are a big part of my life. But it's using them alongside ritual magic because I am actually also a shaman and a witch. So I like to incorporate all of the natural healing methods into one.
Cool.
So this is getting the natural. What I was going to say there. Sorry, this Lionsgate energy is very intense.
Your brain gets override. Yes. No, but somebody's cat agrees with what you said just now, so that's great.
Good.
Okay,
I'm
so
amazed. My daughter's cat is really quiet at the moment.
Oh yeah, do you know we were doing lots of rituals, and Joachim, my husband, he had literally a black cat was waiting under the car because he wanted to go to the water. So talking about working with animals, we can talk a little bit about that because I know you work with those a lot as well.
Yes.
So my husband, he had a cat. He was not feeling so good, okay? So he's Pisces, he's a snake, said, I'm going to go for a walk to the water. But then he changed his mind because we don't have so much time, and he chose to go with the other car. And under that car was sitting, just completely chilling, relaxing, was a black cat with huge green eyes. And he looked at him, he's like, you don't need to go anywhere, just sit with me here and let's have a conversation. So my husband I said, I'm just gonna go in, because cat was like, you go, I need to talk to him. Literally, I swear to you, it was some strange cat, I don't know who that cat was, and literally my husband just sat on the deck and they were just having a conversation. The cat was not freaked out, nothing, just sitting there like a sphinx and communing. Yes, it was fantastic. And what does the black cat totem mean?
Black cats are actually good luck. It's quite funny actually because in Spain they consider black cats bad luck.
Oh,
in the UK they're good luck.
Exactly.
And I actually acquired a black cat.
Oh yeah.
I wasn't planning on having a cat, but my daughter was picking up her kitten. And the day that she was picking up her kitten, I just blurted out, do we have a black kitten? Yeah, they do. Tell them we're picking up both of them. And I thought afterwards, what am I doing? I'm getting a cat. I didn't even think about getting a cat. And it was a black cat. So yeah, they're very good at teaching us cats. They're also very good at healing.
Yeah.
They tend to absorb negative energy. If we really put down, they'll come and rub themselves up against us because that's them absorbing the negative energy.
Yeah.
And then they'll walk away and shake it off their body.
Yeah. And that is such a great lesson from animals, right? Just to learn not to hold on, like deal with it, shake it off. I don't know, do a little dance, go for a walk, let it go, right?
Yeah, it's when if you find that an insect or an animal just pops into your life that doesn't normally, you don't normally see them or starts acting in a strange way, then just go to Google and look up the animal that you're seeing and then just put totem on the end. And then it'll tell you why the animal is coming to your life.
Yeah. And they always have a very valuable message, I found.
They do.
Yeah.
Whenever I see a snake, I know that transformation's coming. And I did see a snake the other day in my pond.
Okay,
so
get ready.
Get ready, because when a snake shows up, something big is going to happen. They're always positive. So just wait for that to come along.
Perfect. All right. So I believe what we have left is oracle cards. Do you got something there for us to show?
I did get some different examples. There is the general name that they're given is divination card. And they kind of go into two types. You have the normal oracle cards, which like the angel cards.
Yeah.
Which are, for example, it's a nice card.
Oh, beautiful. Believe in yourself. That was the one for the week, right?
And this is actually my unicorn cards. And they're very easy cards to use. And they're very good at how you getting connected with your intuition, your inner guidance. If you're one of these people that are not very confident about connecting to their inner guidance, then oracle cards are a really good bridge.
On that note, hold on, because somebody just asks this. Do you see a question? Does a white moth...
Oh, someone's saying hello to you. Someone that's passed over to the other side.
Oh, you hear that, Paula? I had like goosebumps when you said that. So somebody's saying hello to you.
Butterflies represent someone that's passed to the other side and getting your attention.
Lovely.
They're usually just kind of saying hi around.
So then, how could you work with cards if somebody would like to have a meaning of something? How could you use cards to get to that meaning?
If you look for a pack of cards that you like, the angel cards kind of be one of the easiest ones to use. There is tarot cards, but tarot cards have very specific meanings, and they're a lot more difficult to learn, as it were. So I would recommend just getting some normal angel cards of some sort. They could be unicorns, they could be dragon cards.
I've got dragons and animals and goddesses,
yeah. They have little booklets with them which give you guidance on what the card means. So again, once you first buy your cards, you need to touch every single card because you need to infuse it with your energy.
Okay.
So it's a good way of getting in connection with them. So I like to look at every card, look at the picture, and then hold the cards, and then just ask them to give you guidance. And then if you have a question, just hold the cards in your hands, start to shuffle them, and then say, cards, can you give me guidance too? And then you will feel drawn to a specific card. It might be more than one. And then lay the cards out in front of you. Look at the pictures first and see if anything immediately springs to mind. Because sometimes you might have a message that immediately comes to you.
Tamsin,
and then once you've looked at the cards, go to your little booklet and read the meanings. And then see how it connects with your question.
Yeah. So again, intuition.
It is intuition because sometimes your cards, and quite often when I'm doing readings, I will be told from above, ignore the writing on the card. And then I know that I have to concentrate on what the picture is saying and not what the word is written.
Paula is asking, do you do a teaching class on the cards?
It is something that I'm looking into doing.
If you want to get in touch with Tamsin, just go to her website, send her a message, connect with her on Facebook, and you can have a little chat.
Yes, absolutely.
Paula. Great, thank you for your question. Okay, so then any issue, any doubt, any challenge, any situation, you can just grab the cards you are attracted to.
Yeah.
And you can do a spread.
Yeah, do a spread, or you can just do a daily card as well. If you're actively working your spiritual journey, you want to know areas that you need to reinforce, then you can draw a daily card to say, what do I need to know today?
Yeah, as simple as that. I have several decks, and it really does depend. As we said, once again, Tamsin, right? I mean, even though we have all those beautiful guests here on the podcast, and we have our Facebook group, the Lovetarian Way, where we guide, we are, at Tamsin, we are like guides, right? We're not really telling people what to do.
No.
It's the time of gurus is done, people. It's done.
Absolutely.
We are merely sharing, right, what is coming through us.
It's showing people what the different tools are. I mean, we all learned the hard way. We had to find our way.
Yeah.
But now it's so nice to be able to share with people, because before you didn't talk about things. It was like considered weird. But now it's just nice that we can just be completely open. And
weird is the new normal.
It is, absolutely. I mean, I get complete strangers contacting me to say that, you know, I've experienced this, and I'm a little bit freaked out about it. What can I do? And I'll just say, you've got to do X, Y, Z. Normally don't fret about it. You're just waking up.
Exactly. And just embrace it, because actually, I know that a lot of people might be freaked out about 100% responsibility, but this is the most liberating thing you can ever experience in this lifetime.
Absolutely.
Co-creating your own heaven on earth. What is heaven on earth for you, Tamsin?
Heaven on earth. Ooh. Living in complete harmony with everything.
Yeah. And really, honestly, this saying, the house divided against itself. No more division within yourself, your mind and your heart, your actions in alignment, right?
Yeah. Everything in alignment.
Yeah, and that is just so beautiful to be able to say,
very
I get to choose, right?
Yeah.
Cool. So what else about cards, dragons, crystals, lions? What else have you got for us?
Right, I've actually just been told to draw a card.
Oh, and what would that be for? I see is that a bird?
It's a bird. And it's carrying a person in a nest.
Okay.
And it's actually a protection card. So again, it's what I'm being told is that at the moment with this huge amount of energy that's coming down, people need to be a bit gentle with themselves. Try to avoid being around people that bring their energy levels down. So it's being a little bit protective of your own energy.
Healthy boundaries.
It's healthy boundaries. It's okay to say no to people.
This is also something I'm working a lot with women in my workshops. People can get confused a little bit when we say, 100% responsibility for your life. However, it is perfectly okay to say no to someone. I mean, you are co-creating your world, and these people are there to teach you something, guide you towards something, but it is at the end of the day within yourself, isn't it? If they trigger you, they trigger something within you, and maybe you just don't want to get triggered 100 times at this moment in time.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a journey, right?
It is. And sometimes we can hang around people because we feel we need to sort them out. We need to help them. Sometimes people don't want to be helped.
And
so
also,
if you're in a situation where you're constantly trying to help somebody and they're not wanting help, you need to learn to step back because at that time they're not ready.
At the end of the day, this old saying that you can't help those who don't want to help themselves, It's more true than ever, isn't it?
It is.
I love,
Well,
yeah, sorry.
So we have an English saying, you can take the horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
There you go,
And
people.
I think it sums it up beautifully.
I know this. I'm not a Bible reader. I mean, I actually, do you know, I had a Bible. I was a student in a very, very, very old high school, like from 1300s, like one of the old high schools in Poland, and we, you know, very high level of liberative thinking and sovereignty and so on. But so we had a Bible there as in arts, just as a book, right? And one of the quotes I remember very vividly was, "Don't cast pearls in front of swine." You know, isn't that such wisdom? Like, you cannot communicate at certain level of awareness with people who are not there.
No, you can't.
It's like, honestly, your energies are going to get drained. Just leave them be, right?
And also,
save your pearls.
They'll try to help other people because it's a good way of avoiding having to work on themselves.
Oh, yeah, the fix the world syndrome, right?
Yeah, fix everybody else, but then I don't have to fix myself.
One of my favorite spiritual teachers, Byron Katie, she goes, there are three businesses. It's your business, it's their business, and it's God's business. It's your business is to take care of your business 24/7. It's not your business to take care of their business, and it's certainly not your business to take care of God's business. And
very true.
But you know, it's like, as you said, to take care of your own business, to truly take responsibility for all the energies you take in and you exude, to really do that 100%. Oh my God, the world will change in front of your eyes like you won't believe it, right?
Yeah.
So you really don't need to fix people, just fix yourself.
Everybody will fix themselves in their own time.
Yes.
We can't take responsibility for someone else. We only have to take responsibility for ourselves.
Well, of course, you know, I work a lot with mothers. I'm not a mother myself by choice. I'm mothering my projects, if you said. I'm birthing projects and so on. Enough work with that. But I've chosen consciously with my husband not to have children because I knew what it would entail, observing my own mother. So it was a very conscious decision. But on that note, a lot of mothers will say, well, 100% responsibility, but I'm responsible for my children. So what do you say to that, Tamsin, as a mummy?
Once they get to a certain age, you do need to let them walk their own path. And that is something that I've done with both my kids. And I have to say I was very conscious that I did not push my spiritual side on my daughter. Because it, again, walking that pathway is a very personal thing. But I'm so happy to say that she walks it herself.
And that kind of...
It's nice when you can see that they're walking on their pathway and they've done that all by themselves. They've not been pushed into their pathway.
And that is honestly, in essence, what this whole shebang, this whole game is all about. Walking your path in your authentic power, right? And you inspire. You don't push. You don't preach by force. This is not that time. That's done, dusted. You live and you inspire, right?
Yeah, you live by an example.
Exactly.
And people will, if they're interested, they will come forward and say, hey, can I have some information about that?
In the mystery school, we have this saying, those that have ears to hear and eyes to see and hearts ready to open. Everybody else, just bless them, love them unconditionally. Because honestly, Tamsin, I don't necessarily like so many people, but I love everybody unconditionally, and I respect completely their right to be whatever they need to be, including their right to choosing suffering if that's what they choose.
Absolutely. You know, you all have to walk your own path. You can't judge somebody until you've walked in their shoes.
No.
And then once you've walked in their shoes, then you can actually realise that I can't judge them because this is their pathway.
Yeah. No, but honestly, it's like you meet a person and you know everything, right? Like you want to tell them what to do and all this, you have this syndrome. I don't know the word in English, but there are certain people that will give you the whole recipe on how to live your life, right?
Yes.
But what do they really know about you? Nada.
They don't.
Nothing. And what do we really know about another person? There's this mask that we see on the outside, but there's this whole internal thing that is going on. So I mean, better just deal with your own business and just shine your light, stand in your power, be the most beautiful, awakened, loving being that you can be. And my God, we shall have heaven on earth, won't we?
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. So what would be some final words on all the props that we talked about today? What is coming through more?
I think with people, they have to just choose what resonates with them. Sometimes they can get a bit of peer pressure about, I'm using these, so you should use these. It's like, no, everybody has to find what resonates with them. Not everybody maybe will resonate with cards, not everybody will resonate with crystals.
No.
So it's a question of just finding something that resonates with you. And sometimes you might try several different types of divinity tools before you actually find one that you like. And I've got a fly at the moment, so I need to look up fly totem.
Oh yeah, what does that mean? That's interesting. But on the working with anything, we must remember also that you are a spiritual being having a human experience in a body temple. Yes. And there is that for a reason. So I like to work with my heart, the wisdom of my heart, and actually ask questions and see how it's reacting and just see what is happening in my body. So I really encourage people to do somatic practice. I mean, your body actually is the subconscious mind. So much is written in it, right? So, I mean, it all comes back to that inner tuition, tuition from within, your intuition, tuning into your body, tuning out the external, right?
It is. We sort of lost the ability to trust our gut feeling. In the early beginning of man, that's all he trusted was his intuition. There was nothing else.
Well, we did not have the, GPSs, maps, and somehow people were able to find water, their direction. Exactly. They knew where they were going.
Exactly. We kind of became very lazy.
Yeah,
we kind of disconnected to everything, but now it is a time to reconnect.
Absolutely. And on the connection side, I would also like to invite people to join the Lovetarian Way group, where you are also a member. This is a free forum where we play, inspire, remind ourselves about where our true power resides. Yeah. So like us on Facebook, go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel, please share this podcast, share this wisdom, invite your friends, because honestly, it's beautiful. I mean, of course, the work is ours. It is, however, nice to build a community of weirdos that get each other, right? Well, at the least, we are just non-judgmental, and we truly do love unconditionally. And I don't want people to get confused here when I say I love. Honestly, do you get sometimes messages? Oh, pay my bills. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's
not what I mean by loving unconditionally. I do send you love and light, though. I do. I believe in you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's just, people get confused sometimes what it means. I'm not out there to hook up with men or women. I just love unconditionally. I am love. That's the energy of our creator, creatrix. And if we could just really get that and embody that feeling, war would cease, suffering would cease, we would all be just walking in our weirdness and joy, right?
Yes.
But that's what we are building at the dawning age of all, age of miracles, right? Tell a little bit about that before we wrap up.
Yeah, we're all going towards this oneness. That's what people are now beginning to realise, that we're all connected. We're not individuals on this planet. We're all connected in some way. And what
we have the body suit, right?
Yeah. But beyond that energy, there is no boundary to energy. Our energy blends into everybody else's energy. So everything on the planet is connected. And the sooner that we start to learn that, then we become more aware of not hurting, whether it's intentional or not. Sometimes we do things really unintentionally hurt somebody by maybe saying something, but it's becoming more aware of what we do, becoming conscious of all the acts that we do.
That's right. I'll actually sum up the pillars that we're working with, because they're just all, this is just all so connected. Pillar 1, 100% responsibility for your life. Pillar 2, we are one. We are one energy, and we all individual expression of that energy, but we are all one. We are connected. So do live by the golden rule. Do not onto another what you don't want done to yourself, because at the essence, you are actually hurting yourself, aren't you?
You are.
So don't be an a-hole. Just be a good person. If you want to be, we're not judging. What we are saying, everything is connected, and it's all circulating in the field, right?
Yes, what goes around comes around.
So if you want more happiness, more joy, just do as much as you can, exude the lovely energies. Be at peace.
What you give out, you attract back.
Exactly. You don't want to magnetize back to yourself a lot of doo-doo.
No.
Who needs that? It's like, you will get it until you finally learn that everything is connected, that it is more beneficial to be unconditional and loving.
Yes.
And I do understand that people feel bad sometimes. We all do. Of course we do. There's a lot of healing going on. There's a lot of wounding that is being deeply, deeply healed. And during those days, just lie down and maybe put crystals all over your body, right?
Yeah, they're really good for doing stuff like that.
Yeah. And then that brings us to pillar 3, that to live as though everything is a miracle. It's not being delusional. It's actually a choice, once again. It's a choice to look at, even if you're not feeling bad, there is a message there, isn't it?
There's always messages.
Yeah. Like, I don't know about you, but when you feel bad, do you ask yourself, why is this happening to me?
Yes. And then I sit down quietly and think, okay. It's that aha moment. And the more you do it, the less times that you get those moments, because you start to learn that, it's a forward movement, and sometimes you'll have little bumps in the road that you just have to go around.
Exactly. So I actually encourage people to say, why is this happening for me? Because there is a gift there. You don't see it yet. The quicker you can consciously realize that the gift is there, the quicker it will be revealed to you, and it will come into your consciousness, and you will go,
Yeah.
Magic. When we talk about magic and miracles, people might think, I don't know, like, I'm just gonna have $1 million coming to me now. I'm talking about every single day being a miracle. You are still alive. You're still have got work to do. You're still breathing. You're healthy. You've got roof over your head, right? Just notice, because the more you notice, the more you're aware, the more goodness will come into your life. And it is just that simple. It is actually, leave spirituality aside for a moment. Today we actually have a science called quantum physics, and it will right in your face tell you that what you think, what you feel, what you say, what you focus on, it actually co-creates your reality. So if you knew how powerful your thoughts emotionalized are, you would never think another
Yeah.
stupid thought.
Because it comes back down to the energy again.
Exactly.
It's when you give out a thought form, it's an energy, and it's basically going into the universe, and the universe will answer that. So
Exactly.
you have
a nice thought that goes out,
then you'll get nice things that come back.
If you have a nasty thought that goes out, then oops, you're going to get a nasty one back.
Yeah, exactly. And that goes straight into pillar 4, which is the Lovetarian nourishment. And that is then the loving thoughts, feelings, breath, movement, releasing, working with crystals, drinking lots of water, not eating real food, shall we say, not feeding your body with the plastic that is called processed food and all of that. Just really, people really need to get back into that wonderful gift that our grandfathers had, the critical thinking, conscious thinking, not buy into agenda that is being sold left and right. Or, I have not been watching news for 12 years now, and I actually can't think for myself.
Yes.
So we encourage that people start thinking and question everything, including this, because we know nobody's gurus. Don't buy our stuff.
It's good.
Yeah.
Exactly. So just do that, people, and just enjoy yourselves, because we are living in an amazing time. I mean, I know that sometimes it feels like much, because energies are intense, lots of light is coming into planet Earth. But so what? What else is there to do? We are to rebirth. We are to create a new world. I mean, look at the world that it's been insane, right? War, rape, atrocities all around, competition. I mean, it doesn't have to be that way, does it?
No.
It's a choice. Are we choosing something else? Aren't we?
Yes. Creating our own reality.
That's right. So elevate your consciousness, people. This is our little contribution to helping you do that, assisting you in doing that. And I think you might agree with that you have your inner compass, and your feelings will pretty much tell you which direction you're going. If you feel joy, passion, peace, good. That's a good direction. If you feel the opposite, well, then do something about it, right?
Don't go down that way.
I mean, of course, there is some deep wounding. I mean, sometimes there are even days and weeks when I might really feel like, whoa, the demons are being released big time. And you just need to be with it, but just don't buy into it. It's just some deep wounding, maybe not even from this lifetime, maybe from generations. I mean, all is connected, right? But just don't allow yourself to be sucked into it, right? Because that's not what this is about.
No, it's just accept it, process it,
move through it, release it.
We know that you need to feel to heal, so sometimes you might not want to feel it that intensely, so just feel a little bit, next time you feel a little bit more, and then eventually you will not feel it anymore because it will be healed. So it's like those clouds on the sky, right? Just observe it, breathe, drink water, and actually, you know what? I like to say thank you for this opportunity to clean and clear. I work a lot with Ho'oponopono. So thank you, I love you. It feels like a bitch, but thank you. This too shall pass. And it always passes.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Good. Final words, my dear?
Just enjoy the Lion's Gate.
Enjoy.
Get out there.
Get out
your comfort zone.
Yeah, and remember that this Sunday is a peak, right? And it's a new moon. So spend those few days to really, really deeply feel what it is that you really want to bring into your life, and then stand under the moon. Yeah. Maybe take some crystals with you, right? You could do like a crystal grid.
Light a candle.
Yeah.
Take some
crystals. Spend a few moments
basking in the moon energy. Can't say moonlight because there won't be any
energy.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Well, thank you, my beautiful friend. You have the website of Tamsin, tamsingerman.com. Go check the lady out, connect with her, get her book on Amazon or Tamsin. You also have it on your website, right?
I do.
And yeah, stay tuned. Next week we are going live with, I believe it's Carmel. Carmel is a cool dude who is an energy healer, and we're going to talk about healing. And whoa, I've experienced some of his healing. That's powerful. All sorts of healing modalities he's working on. And yeah, talking about everything being connected. Yeah, he's got some power in his body. So we'll talk about that. So tune in next week. And I thank you very much. And we will probably meet in a few months, just as we like to.
Yes.
So enjoy the Lionsgate, enjoy the dragons, crystals, oracle cards, and most of all, tune into your inner knowing, right? Let yourself be guided by your higher knowing. You've got this. Thank you. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye-bye.